Okay, I'm going to try to show you how to update the room state Google Sheet file we use every day to clean rooms and to be updated about the checkouts. So first of all, we're gonna go to BizBook, which I have open here. Once we are in the main screen, we go to lists and housekeeping and detail housekeeping list. Once there, we're gonna mark all the checkboxes and double check that the date is today's date. Then we say OK, and with this list we're gonna export it to Excel. So we're gonna export it to Excel, and we're gonna overwrite this daily report which is on the desktop. So save, and do you want to overwrite? We say yes, and Excel opens and we have it there. Second thing to do is to go to data, filter, and we're gonna filter this list on the C column status. We're gonna filter and sort it out from A to Z. Once we have it like this, we're gonna open file, open, and we're gonna open a second file which is also on the desktop, which is called copy and paste. We open it, and once we have both files open, we go back to the first one by pressing Ctrl Tab, and we're gonna start copying the whole rows, starting in the selecting on the number of row. We're gonna select all the same type of rows. For instance, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are arriving today, so we copy, Ctrl C, and we press Ctrl Tab again to go back to the other one. And here down we have Ankommer idag, reiser idag, and vote over, which means like arriving, checkouts, and staying rooms. So we go to arriving rooms, we step onto A1 and press enter, and we have it there. We go back with Ctrl Tab to the other file and continue selecting staying rooms, put over. So Ctrl C and Ctrl Tab. Now we go to the vote over sheet and paste it with just click on A1 and enter. Then go back to the other file and we select the rest of them. More arriving today's, which we are going to paste following the former ones, and to finished, more checkouts, this which are called raised or rised. Ctrl C, Ctrl Tab, and we paste it in reiser idag. So once we have pasted all the data in these 3 sheets, all the information will be mirrored in this BizBook Don't Write Here sheet. So the only thing we have to do now is just copy the red frame cells, only the red framed. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. So select the red frame, copy, and now we're gonna go to our Google file, which is here. It's called room state, and the only thing we have to do now is step onto B2 or 001 room and right bottom, special paste, and paste values only. So when we do this, all the values we have copy before from Excel, we're going to paste it into this file, and that's it. This is the file with which we are going to work. You see in the info column you can delete all the information is not necessary for rooms, so it's better not to be confused. Once we have this, now the receptionists are able to tell us which rooms are checking out at any moment. So for instance, if room 010 now is checking out, the receptionist will go to this cell and write a letter O, which means he's out, and instantly this information will be mirrored in both iPads or any mobile device which is used by the cleaners in the floors. So this is it. Every time a room goes, the receptionist will go telling us this one and this one. So when the cleaners are done with the room, they just have to go onto the same cell and write the D letter. So the cell will turn into green, and it means that the room is done. So here we have the checkouts of the day, the check-ins of the day, the staying rooms, and the number of guests per room. Apart from that, we also can fill with the scheduled times of every worker, and we can calculate more or less how many hours it will demand and how many people do we need. So here we have like a difference hours of 2.9, which means that we have more hours than needed, but it's not such a big difference, so it's more or less okay. Then the only thing you have to do is change the date here, and maybe also change the date in the sheet tag, so there is no confusion. And every day we are going to overwrite the same file.